Roles, rules and responsibilities. Why do we go to camp as volunteers? We are here for the kids. We want them to have a safe and fun week up at camp. If the kids are safe, we are doing our job. Now let's quickly go over the rule of 3. Volunteers and campers must always travel in groups of 3. One must never be alone with a camper or CIT, a counselor in training that is. This ensures that the counselor and camper are protected from various situations that can all be avoidable through the rule of 3. You can choose to group your 3 with 2 campers and 1 counselor, or 2 campers 1 counselor, or 1 counselor 1 CIT and 1 camper, etc.
How about we list the big no's of camp? No alcohol. No smoking. No vaping. No drugs. No weapons, such as knives, guns, etc. No crime. No vandalism. No candles, lighters, matches. No fires. If you're ever unsure if you should bring something up to camp, ask a director.
Language is very important to all of us at camp. Language is powerful and it can be the difference between a great week and a difficult week. Your campers look up to you, so always keep it very appropriate for all ages. Your kids listen to virtually everything you say, so consider the contents and the intention before doing so.
What kind of music should we be playing at camp? Music that is appropriate, and music that is not just clean language-wise, but topic-wise. Many of us play kids' bop versions of music that may not be camp-appropriate for camp. We understand wanting to bring up headphones for breaks, but wearing them at any other time is not permitted because you may not hear an emergency alarm, or one of your campers telling you where they are going.
Romance is not permitted at camp. For example, if you are dating someone who is also going to camp, no one should be aware of it. Camp is not the place to develop your romantic relationship. Sexual topics are not welcome, and should not be discussed.
Phones are permitted at camp, but we must use them intentionally. They should be in airplane mode to minimize distractions and maximize being present and aware. Social media usage should be limited to break times and fellowship, as well as phone calls or text. Please do not allow any camper to hold, handle or use your phones for any reason.
Let's discuss camp clothing. Many of our camp activities require long pants for safety reasons, so please ensure you pack them. You may only wear closed-toe shoes around camp, with the exception of pole deck and shower shoes. Please make sure that all clothing is appropriate in content and coverage. One-piece swimsuits and swim trunks are the safest option for swimming attire.
Tattoos and piercings are welcome, but you should ensure you keep a few things in mind. Tattoos should be appropriate for camp if they will be visible to campers and staff. Nudity, weaponry, and drug-related tattoos should be covered with clothing, a band-aid, or any other creative camouflage tactics. Please ensure that your piercings will not be a safety hazard, as our activities are physical at times: sports, climbing, biking, etc.
Medication needs to be checked into the camp nurse the morning of our departure day. This includes over-the-counter meds as well. Please make sure you do not bring up any medication and keep it in the cabin, as this creates a possible hazard.
You will receive 2 breaks during your week at camp. You will alternate your break with your co-counselor. Make sure you clarify when your breaks will be with your unit director. You may not take your break during pool activity or bikes, as minimum ratios need to be followed during these activities. You will walk your cabin to their activity and then take your break either in your cabin or the director's lodge.
CITs or counselors in training cannot walk alone. These are simply older campers. They should not be alone at any time. They may not take campers to any activity or place alone without an 18+ counselor present. If they are walking in a group to and from meetings or activities, this is permitted. CITs will take their break at the same time as a counselor. They should be responsible for completing 1 or more devotions during the week. They are there to learn, grow and learn how to lead.
Let's learn about the day we leave for camp. or departure day. You must arrive at 8 a.m. to get situated and health screened on time. You will bring a sack lunch for day 1. Please ensure it is something that will not spoil during that time waiting for campers and their families to arrive.
Until directed to do otherwise, cabins and counselors should remain by their cabin's designated spot. Counselors will greet campers and parents while collecting parental signatures and numbers to prep for pickup day. This is a great time to get to know your campers and play icebreaker games. Collect health slips and check for camp-ready clothing, closed-toe shoes and whatnot. If they have meds, they need to be checked in with the camp nurse. If they have a cell phone, it needs to be left with the parent before departure.
When you arrive at camp, you will remain on the bus until you are dismissed, as we need to complete a head count and situate ourselves before allowing anyone to roam the campgrounds. CITs will unload the buses, and counselors will get themselves and their campers situated while discussing cabin agreements and KP duties. This is a great time to complete more icebreakers and check that campers have all of their necessities such as a sleeping bag, toothbrush and enough clothing.
Understanding your role creates structure and clear expectations for our week at camp. You are the key to the week running smoothly. Ask questions and have fun. Remember, if everyone is safe, then we're doing great.